We are live, Unoriginal FC, back in the cut. Listen, man. I done told you, man, since the young boy got drafted, since the young man got drafted, Lamelo Ball, bro, this is something the league has never seen before, bro. This is the best player in the league. This is the best player in basketball. Like, when I used to make them videos way back when, people would question, man, say, yo, like, what are you seeing I'm not seeing? I think this guy's overrated. I think he's inefficient. I think he's a shot chucker. I think he's this. I think he's that. I don't think he's a winning player. I think he's a losing player. I think he's immature. I think he doesn't love basketball. What are you lot watching? That's my question to you. All these people that threw these things my way when I was telling you how special this young man was. All those things I used to hear in the comments, all those things I used to hear from people on Twitter, all them things I used to, see on other people's videos when discussing the Lamelo Ball. Bro, he scored 40 points in the second half today against the Milwaukee Bucks. He's averaging 30 points this season. He's averaging 12 points in the fourth quarter. Like, all your narratives have died. Losing player. He's averaging 12 points in the fourth quarter. How the fuck are you a losing player if you're averaging that many points in the fourth quarter? It's like, all the lethal shooter memes you're seeing on TikTok and Twitter. I understand it now. Melo can stink the whole first half. It's like when he comes back out after half time, he just understands it now. Bro, he outside of Kyrie, I don't think there's another player in the league that has a better handle than Lamelo Ball. He's gone to finishing school. I mean, the way he just goes up with strength now. The way he can just finish with the right, finish with the left. The 3-point shooting. Yeah, the efficiency might not always be there, but when you're seeing the rest of the Hornets team and the injuries that we're having to overcome and the players on the team that just can't seem to hit shots, bro, you're watching Hornets games realising Melo has to shoot 38 shots tonight. He has to. Because who else is shooting them shots? Who else is getting the required points that we need to beat a team? Melo shot 45% tonight, by the way. Like 45%. Listen, on 37 shots, you get 50 and 10. Gee, don't talk to me, bro. Don't talk to me. This guy the Charlotte Hornets needs to stop fucking around. Because I'm talking about Lamelo Ball's 50 points and it's 50 and 10. Bro, Brandon Miller also had 32 points tonight. Brandon Miller also had 38 points last game. Bro, Charlotte need to stop fucking around. The Hornets need to stop fucking around and actually put the requisite pieces around these two. Lamelo Ball is a superstar in this league. Lamelo Ball is a superstar in the NBA. Brandon Miller, to me, right now, he's still developing as a player. I think his handle needs to improve. But what Brandon Miller has all NBA potential. I see the all-star in his future. I see the all-NBA in his future. Like, I can see him having that in the next year or 2 years. Like, he is everything about him screams all-NBA. What he offers us on defense, what he offers us on offense, his ability to shoot three, the pure athleticism that he has. Bro, if he let's just get him developing that handle a little bit more, being a little bit more crafty. Bro, Brandon Miller, that's all NBA right there. And you have these two players on your team. And we're in what, 15, 16 games into the season. And we have no center. We have no big. Moussa Diabate, I love him. Absolute magician on the rebounds. But bro, he's not a big. He still gets abused. We don't have a recognised big man on the roster. We have Taj Gibson and he's 40 years old. And we still have, like, you look at the Hornets' record this season, they're what, 6-11, 6-12. You look at the Eastern Conference in general, bro, our record is not bad at all. Our record is calm. We can still make noise this season. But because of the Charlotte Hornets, and we see how inept this organization is, we see how poor the decision making is from this organization, the lack of depth they put around this organization, the lack of planning. To know that Mark Williams is the guy that he is, an injury-prone player, and to not have a replacement for him, or to not at least have depth for him, and go into the season without that foresight that's malpractice. And you have Lamelo Ball, especially Lamelo Ball, and Brandon Miller, who have led you to 6 wins this season. Lamelo Ball has led you to 6 wins this season, bro. Your record is calm. You man could still make noise. But because we know the Charlotte Hornets to be the Charlotte Hornets, we have no faith in this team going anywhere. We have no faith in this team actually being prosperous this season and winning this season. We don't have any faith in that. Because we don't have faith that the Hornets are going to make respectable moves. We don't have any faith that the Hornets are going to acquire respectable players. We don't have any faith in that. Just basic common sense moves, like getting a 7-foot athletic player. Not even 7 foot, just an athletic player with length. Because there's a bunch of them around. But we constantly go into games undersized. We constantly go into games with no big. And somehow we've still managed to escape the season. Well, escape the first part of the season, and we have 6 wins. If not for Lamelo Ball, I don't believe the Hornets win more than 2 games. Really and truly. I don't believe that the Hornets win more than 2 games. I understand why people are hesitant to call Lamelo Ball, or to just agree with what their eyes are seeing. Because when you watch Lamelo Ball, you really watch somebody that the rules of the game that, you know, people have become accustomed to nowadays watching the NBA. They don't seem to hold the same weight when you watch Lamelo Ball. It's like Lamelo Ball defies physics. He defies what your mind can comprehend. The way he has the ball in a string, the way he just shoots ridiculous threes, the type of threes that only Steph Curry can shoot in the NBA. I mean, Lamelo Ball shoots three-pointers that Steph doesn't even shoot. Lamelo Ball shoots one-legged three-pointers. Steph doesn't even do that. But Steph and Lamelo has the closest similarity to them fuck-off three-point shots that I've ever seen. He has that closest proximity to Steph Curry. Bro, like, I mean, 40 points in the second half. 40 points in the second half. Do you guys understand what you're watching? Do you understand what you're watching? He's 6'8". He had 10 assists. And he's just... You look at the best passers in basketball today. Bro, just look at LaMelo Ball's range of passing since he's touched the league, bro. This guy is as gifted a playmaker, as gifted a passer as anybody in the league. Can score with the best of the best in the league. Has a handle like the best of the best in the league. Bro, this is NBA 2K takeover in real life. This is NBA game breaker. NBA Live, game, whatever. It's just game breaker shit, takeover shit in real life, bro. This guy is a glitch in the matrix. People don't want to accept what they're seeing because they can't comprehend it. They can't understand it. And because they can't understand it, they fear it. Because you can't understand what you're watching, what you're seeing, you fear it. This is why they propped up guys like Tyrese Halliburton last season and told you this guy is what you need to aspire to be. This guy is levels. Bro, Tyrese Halliburton is a fucking scrub and you're watching it this season. He has no handle. He's a vanilla personality. He's a snow bunny merchant. He's a part of that side. There's nothing about his game that is exciting, that people want to. He's not the contract that he has is shocking compared to the ability. His ability compared to his contract lacks. But they understand Tyrese Halliburton. The stats when Tyrese Halliburton was going off up until November, they made sense. The analytics made sense. And then after that, he fell off a fucking cliff. But he's a safe guy. He's the safe. They can understand Tyrese Halliburton. The analytics, the stat nerds can understand Tyrese Halliburton. You can't understand Lamelo Ball. You can't understand real ethical hoops. You can't understand a nigga just saying, fuck that, I'm going to cook this nigga. Boom. One-legged free. But I'm not just shooting these shots because I can. I'm shooting these shots because my team needs me to shoot these shots because we don't have guys that can make shots. We are not good enough. I have to shoot these shots. Lamelo Ball had to shoot 37, 38 shots tonight. He had to keep these guys in the game before they eventually lost. Just to keep these guys in the game, he had to shoot them shots. To win the 6 prior games that they've won, he had to shoot as many shots as he did. He has to do what he's doing. This is the best player in basketball. I just hope people are starting to wake up. I believe people are starting to wake up. And I think for the Charlotte Hornets, at some point, you guys have to realise you can't keep getting away with what you're doing. You can't keep getting away with intentionally tanking, intentionally losing games, intentionally keeping the team beyond a certain level when you've got two guys who are two of the best players in the Eastern Conference. You can't keep getting away with that nonsense. You have to put guys around. You have to put players around these guys. You have to put players around Lamelo Ball. Bro, there's nothing like Lamelo Ball in the NBA today. 40 points in the second half. He got a 50 ball before he got a 40 ball. And the craziest thing about it is, to those that have been watching Lamelo since he got drafted, it would have just made the most sense in the world for him to get 50 before he got 40. The most sense in the world. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Unoriginal FC, over and out.